Alrighty, hi everyone. It is time for Friday night scrapbooking, and it's Lauren here at Craft Some Joy. And welcome to Friday night scrapbooking. As we're kind of getting started, I just wanted to know who is ready for a little fun, full moon fun, and some fun new maybe borders, maybe page layouts using some fun new little Halloween collection, maybe the brand new sunflower punch. Who's ready? Okay, so we're going to have some fun tonight. It's time for Friday night scrapbooking. And yay! All right, you guys are ready. Julie told me she was going to go take a nap so she could be here. So thanks, Julie. Welcome from Oz. Glad to see you. And Carrie's here. Awesome. And Audrey. Hi, sweetie. Oh my gosh, my little loved one is on. Look at what I printed. Since you're here saying hello, it's all about some fun Halloween pages. So look what I found. I found the coolest photos that my girl took with a couple of her friends. And I thought, oh my gosh, I've got to share these photos because they're just, you guys are such good photographers. The composition, everything on these was just so cool. So anyhow, I'm going to be sharing these in a little bit. And my desk is a mess because I just had all these ideas brainstorming and then I didn't have time to clean up. So you know what? We're just going to be real-time love right here. We're going to show you the whole process because I really didn't get a whole lot of chance to do much to get everything all lined up perfectly for you. So this is real time right here. This is real scrapbooking. So yay! All right. It's going to be fun. And look at everybody saying hello. So thank you. Audrey's given me the smileys. I love those photos. I think I went down the rabbit hole of looking at all those Halloween photos, like when you search for Halloween or when you search for sunflower, because wait till you see I found the sunflower photo I found, because part of what I want to do tonight is kind of not just have fun. Like, I know it's really fun to make borders, but I also want to get back to basics and really, kind of go back and say, why we're doing this, why we're learning these techniques and these scrapbooking basics and building borders and doing all this fun stuff is so that we can make pages and we can complete our albums. So I'm going to, hopefully my plan tonight is going to take you through not just making the borders for a couple of these great photos I got, but that's why I went down the photo rabbit hole, is because we're going to make those pages. So guess what? I get some pages done while you guys are hanging out with me. We can chat and do that. So really that's my, I was kind of thinking a little bit more about what's my core value, my purpose in bringing you content. And that is one of my core values, which is to share that scrapbooking is easy and fun. It doesn't have to be hard. And, these simple techniques we can just use to really get our pages done, get our memories into albums so that we can share those with the people we love, right? That's what it's all about. And we have a lot of fun playing with stickers and paper and cutters and punches all along the way, right? So that's the idea. And all right, thank you all for saying hello. So, oh my goodness, just so many folks here. Kathy's here, Julie, Cindy, and yeah, do you like my cute puppy? So I had to do some cute puppy pictures too. Mary's here, Catherine, Julie, Susan. Oh, thank you guys. Sue and Sandy and Kay and Catherine and Gwen. Oh my goodness. Hello. Thank you for saying hello. So, we've got some more. Oh, Jenny's here from Australia. Nicole is here from Australia too. I love it. Love it. So thank you guys for hopping on and having some fun with me tonight. So are you guys ready to see the messy desk? And I have to say, one of the reasons there's a messy desk here too is, boy, we kind of had a lot of things going on. And like I said, I went down the photo rabbit hole. It's really hard to control the photo rabbit hole, right? Because, you know, photos are just so fun to look at. But I also got the new iPhone. Woo! So actually, here you can see. So we had to get this little baby all set up too. My husband was helping me get this guy set up. Because this is the program I use to zoom in and out when I'm working on my desk. So you can already see how messy my desk is right there. But we had to get the phone set up because my phone controls some of my lights and the desk camera. And, you know, there's just like a million things. It's always my go-to. It's tech's fault, right? It's all about tech. Anyhow, let's pop on over. You guys know there's also, I should also just pop in and let you know, a couple things are back in stock, right? Oh, Rosalind's here from Mustard. Oh my God, there's so many Aussie buddies here today. So fun. Back in stock is the circle cutter, the circle cutter, which this little guy. So if you haven't gotten it, finally, we have been waiting for this to come back in stock. It's finally back in stock. So you can grab it, as well as the Cup Caddy is now also back in stock. So just wanted to let you know about that. And as I've mentioned, the Sunflower Punch and the little Ghost Punch. So let's go take a closer look at these, okay? All right, you guys, this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. It's going to be a little bit like unedited, but it'll be fun. So here we go. Here's my overhead. And yes, that is the messy desk right there. Okay. Real time. You know, I was talking with Lynette. We were messaging and I said, you know, Lynette, I think it's okay. And this is something, you know, after doing this for a while, you just have to realize, you know, mistakes happen. Nobody's perfect, but I also have to just embrace that fact, right? And I'm showing up here. I'm getting myself ready. I want to, you know, have fun with you guys and share content. And sometimes it's not perfect, but I think that's an okay thing to, you know, to share with everybody else, that we're not perfect, right? So, all right, I'm getting my little, so now I have to put my phone over there so we can zoom in if we need to, right? Let's take a quick look at what's new. So I have these ideas in my head of what I wanted to share. And part of that, like I said, was finding photos. So I went and found some photos. I love my dog. I love my dog too. So I had to find, I'm like, you know, the little ghosts. So yes, maybe, you know, these are such cool photos. And I thought maybe I could do ghosts with that, but they really, these photos kind of, to me, make a statement for themselves. But when I saw these little Halloween photos, and I hadn't scrapped these yet, I thought, okay, this could be really cute. My little dog's the witch. And, you know, we could do some ghosts with her. And she is not at all sure about having a little witch costume on, but she looks pretty cute. So, and we're gonna try it. So there is, so I have some choices, and that's, I think, part of just kind of the whole scrapbooking philosophy is kind of going, well, what do we have? You know, we've got choices like this was all 1 year. These photos, my Audrey was with her pals on this day, and these really cool photos. So to me, this is a great 2-page spread. This was another year. So, you know, each one kind of, you can look at a little bit differently and go, all right, so then I had, you know, my kids. This is, of course, when they were getting older. So, you know, the pages are going to feel a little different than if you have little guys, right? Little guys in cute little costumes. And I have those, but I've scrapbooked some of those. So these are the ones I wanted to kind of play around with today. And This is the full moon collection. So I thought we could take a little time and just kind of talk a little bit about, how do you pick out what you're going to do. And I'm going to show you with a fun little border that I thought would be super cute to use with the ghost punch. And because those little guys are just adorable. So we have the full moon collection. I've been having some fun playing around with that. And that is a 2-piece collection. So it has the designer paper, gorgeous designer paper. I kind of went all into this on my Facebook page, and the stickers that go with it. So, and what also kind of got me going, did you guys see Beware of Our Cute Pet? Okay, so, I mean, it's there. It's ready. Beware of Our Cute Pet. Gotta have it. Gotta have it. So, that's got to be in my cluster somewhere. So we're going to have to kind of play around with that. Now, if you saw my Facebook Live, you saw I'm now completely enamored with this brand new sunflower vine punch. It's gorgeous. You saw me punch this. I punched it again with some of the new sunflower paper. Wait, which one's this one called? Hold on. It's called Field of Sunflowers. So this is the Field of Sunflowers. And I thought, oh, just out of curiosity, like what would that look like punched out of the sunflower? And not really crazy about that side, to be honest, but this one has some really neat texture to it because of the burlap on that paper. But I'm still not sure about, what I'm going to use because, ta-da, let me share what I found. Because I'm like, oh, well, I need to find, so here's that sunflower paper, right? And there's still fall, y'all. I might have to pull in some fall, y'all. And this sunflower Field of Sunflowers. Thank you. Field of Sunflowers is a brand new pack they just released with the sunflower vine punch. But there are 3 papers in here which I absolutely adore. And that is this yellow dot, and then this green plaid, and then this wood. And so when I saw those 3, I remembered this photo. And here's the thing. I only had one picture. And here's again, when we talk about, finding those special moments. This was a picture that my daughter Ellen sent me when she was at school in Rhode Island. So I had no control over taking, 50 different photos of, 50 different moments of her. I have one photo, but guess what? It's a fabulous photo. It's a fabulous photo. So what did I do? Well, I printed it kind of big. Yep, because that to me is what you do when you have this beautiful moment, this beautiful photo, and you could do a lot of storytelling with that. You could do storytelling. I can talk about this little guy. His name is Cody, and that was her roommate's dog, and Ellen used to take him for walks. And there was this field of sunflowers not very far from where she lived, and blah, blah, blah. You get the idea, right? So I can make the story big because I'm also going to make this photo big because it's worth it. It's such a beautiful, beautiful, fun memory, right? It's just, the East Coast, gorgeous field of sunflowers. Love it, right? So what a perfect photo to play around with the sunflower punch with, right? And it reminds me, like, Carrie was here, right? Carrie, she was sharing, she goes, oh, we were talking about the sunflower. She's like, Lauren, oh my gosh, look at what came up in my, you know how iPhones give you like a little memory. Actually, I think Androids do it too. Here's a memory, remember this photo. It's a picture of her son next to a sunflower, right? I mean, how perfect. So she went, and you should try to find, Carrie, put in there where they could find a post. You did a post, I think, of that, right? Your page layout. Tell them where they can find that. So cool. I know you shared it with me, but anyhow, let them know where they can find it. So she did this gorgeous layout with sunflowers. So there's another example, but I think that was before we had this, right? So today, then, let's have some fun, kind of feeling, how do we do this? We haven't really done a full page photo layout. So how do we do that? Let's figure it out, right? Let's figure it out together. But the colors, this yellow goldish dot with the green plaid, super fun to do. So we're going to do that with the sunflower vine. And then, I just also want to share with you, there's a couple more new products that came out. And I know I already showed you guys who were on Facebook with me, the Powerful in Pink. Don't you love it? Powerful in Pink. And the template that goes with that. So this is for breast cancer awareness. And they always do, I think once a year, they come out with a theme pack. So you get 4 sheets of paper, a sheet of cardstock, and that is a new color, and then a whole sheet of stickers. So it's like a whole kit in here that you can do a really fun layout, or you could use the new recipe template to do a layout with the paper as well. So there's some of the new goodies. So many new goodies. So many new goodies we can do. Okay, so I thought what we could first start out with, because I was having so much fun. We're going to come back and do sunflowers. But I was having so much fun with these little ghosts. Okay, oh my gosh, they're so cute. I wanted to kind of come up with an idea that we could do as a layout. So I'm going to kind of, oh my goodness, yeah, see, I just have stuff everywhere here, guys. You should see. Okay, who was it? Did Kathy say you should see my desk, or Nancy? I can't remember who said. Well, you should see like over there, really messy. Okay, at least right here, I have a little bit of workspace. So let's get this set up, and we're gonna start with full moon fun. We're gonna have some full moon fun, and then we're gonna jump in and do that sunflower page, because I think that'll be fun too. So okay, so that's scrapbooking tonight. All right. So what I was thinking is, typically I do 2-page layouts. I got to get all this. Oh, so many things. And I usually work in an album, but since we're kind of jumping years and seasons, I'm going to work on loose pages tonight. And I'm going to get this so you can see. I'm getting my photos up here. So fun. And here we go. There we go. All right. So we've got my 2-page spread. So this is kind of, typically where we start, right? Now, some of you go, I can't start here. I can't start with a blank slate because it just, I don't know what to do. But just kind of remember those basics that I like to talk about, which is, snap to grid, embellish with purpose, and use blocks of color. And when you have that as kind of your base, you don't have to follow, sketches or patterns or whatever it is. You can kind of just go with your photos. And that to me is kind of where I found my balance with scrapbooking is really looking at my photos and going, okay, how can I find some balance with the photos that I have, and being able to feel comfortable enough to scrapbook these without, having to stop everything I'm doing, go try to find something that, will give me a formula to follow, so to speak, so you get more comfortable, and then you can just go, okay, so like, this is what I would start with my photos. These 3 are such a statement to me. The color and everything about this, the little moon in the background, the shadows. I don't know how they did that, but I was nowhere around. I took these of Audrey, but I'm like, wow, those are pretty cool. So these need to be on their page on their own, right? I mean, that just makes sense to me. And then, of course, this is my girl. So she's the one that's important to me in my family books. And so this year, I actually looked up, and I don't have pictures of the other kids because she was the only one who went out to celebrate Halloween. And I think this was in, I have one, 20, I can't remember, 2019. So, pre-COVID, right? So this was, but the other kids didn't want to go out. So this is how I would go. These three, those two, right? And then I start thinking about, then how can I work with this page? And what can I do? Okay, so I just kind of wanted to share this one, but for the border idea that I came up with, I want to share. This has a different mood and feel to it. But when I found these little pictures of my little pup, of course, I have to go, well, she's pretty adorable. And then I did have pictures of my kids. This was 2015. So I did have pictures. You can tell I still have lots of pages to make. I could do something with these guys together. I could either do a double page spread and go, all my children, including the dog, are part of this Halloween celebration. Or, I've also been thinking I could take just these guys and, this is, remember, I'll kind of go back real quick. When I got that feeling of overwhelm, because I was so far behind, now I do my big moment scrapbooking. So this would be something I could do for 2015 in my family big moments album. I could just do a page. I could, again, yes, I could put my dog in here, or, I have my Pets We Love album. You've probably seen me pull out pages of that. I could put this in there for her, right? So choices, there's always choices. And people are like, oh, Lauren, I don't know if I should put this in this album or that album. And I say, go with your heart. See what you think. Like, look at it and go, do I like this together? Is this a story I want to tell together with the kids going out and then having fun with my dog, also my dog getting dressed up, and tell this as a 2-page spread? Great, let's do that. Or, do I want to tell this as all the things that, I do to my dog and all the ways I dress her up? Maybe that goes in my pets album instead. I hope that makes sense. Okay, I've been chatting a lot. So, yeah. One picture, you're so funny. One picture of each of the kids and 4 pictures of the dog. You caught me red-handed. It's so true, right? But they're a lot harder when they get older. They're a lot harder to take pictures of. Okay. So let me know if you have a question. You might have to. Jane, you said you should see your desk. I know. Okay. So oh, good. And Julie and Robin are connecting. Yay, my Aussie buddies are connecting. So that's good. I'm so happy about that. Okay. Where was I going? Oh, the border. All right, you guys. So here is what I thought was going to be really cute. And so this little ghost border maker cartridge is adorable. And I thought, how fun is this to put on the Black Moon paper, right? So if you can see, all I did, I punched the little ghosts out with the border cartridge and I put it on the Black Moon paper. And so then I thought, okay, I had this idea of like this peekaboo idea. And I thought, okay, let me see. I'm just going to try it. And maybe we can just do it together. I haven't finished it, but I thought, how fun would it be if we covered up those little ghosts? Okay, so this is where I need to zoom in, you guys. If I covered up those little ghosts and then I just made a little slit and had some of them peeking through. Do you think that's cute? I thought that was kind of cute. Look at the little face. And it kind of, to me, now this is whimsical. This is kind of fun. To me, this goes more with, you know, these photos of the dog in the witch costume. So that's kind of also just a point I wanted to share with you guys is, you know, I like to kind of match the style of the page with the photos that I'm using. And so that's why, you know, I'm a big advocate of let your photos drive how you do your pages, because I think there's a lot of fun in the discovery. And, you know, like maybe I wouldn't have come up with an idea of, you know, something so silly and whimsical if I hadn't found these photos of my dog in a witch costume. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So what I wanted to do, and I thought we could just kind of play a little bit more with this and see if it'll work out. So what I want to do is cut a few more slits. So I just cut that first one and poked him down. And then what I want to do is get a different face for the ghost in there. So the next one, maybe what I want to do is a happy face. So I'm going to have to kind of hold this on here and figure out where the little happy face ghost is. So the little happy face, if we roll it down, so he's like right here, right? In fact, we could probably just hold it here, and then we're going to take our scissors and just make a little snip on the happy face. Okay, so I'm not going to bore you with the whole, you know, just get your ghost punch a cartridge, and then the background is a 2 1/4 inch strip, but I'm not sure what we're going to end up with because I am using black pages, so I might put another color behind that. So anyhow, so now I'm finding the little happy face. He's going to have a slit. So I have the kind of sad face, the happy face. Now I need the, oh, the little, oh, ghost. So I'm going to make a slit for this guy right here. And then let's come back and do another happy face. So let's go ahead and fold those down so we kind of get a visual reference of where we are with these things. Do you guys like it? And do, oh, Irma says, do both. I could do both. I could put the dog in both my albums. Absolutely. She is cute enough, right? So do you see how that is coming out? Is that cute? Orange shimmer behind the black moon. That, I love it, Lynette. Yeah, I think I'll grab some orange shimmer. Wouldn't that be cute? So this is kind of my idea. So we've got this guy, this guy, this guy. So I think I need to do maybe 2 more and have a set of 5 in here. But I hope you guys, I think it's cute. Anyhow, okay, so like I said, we're just going to kind of play and have some fun tonight. So let's see. So we did the O. So now we need the upside, the oh, help face, the oh no, I've eaten all the cookies face. Okay, so that's this guy right here. So I'm just going to take, again, my scissors, snip. I'm snipping, I don't know, 3/4 of an inch, not quite a whole inch. And put that one there. So that's on the sad face. Okay, and then the last one, we're going to go back to the happy face. So that's kind of cute. And he's all the way over here on the end. So maybe what we do for him, being the happy face, we just do a little tiny snip. Yeah, right there. I think on the black. So right at the edge. Okay, and that's not going to come out perfectly. I'm sure you could do the math so that it would come out perfectly. But like I said, we're just going to kind of play today. So I'm going to add some adhesive along here on the back. And, oh, I want to share, the other thing I did is I wanted a torn edge. I wanted a torn edge on this candy corn paper. I liked that. I think, Kathy, were you the one who told me it looks like candy corn? And I agree. I love it. It looks like candy corn, striped candy corn. So they're so funny. I think I need to move it down just a smidge I want to see just a little bit more of those little ghost faces. So actually what I'm going to do, I'm going to move my ghosts up a little bit, which is another reason I love repositionable adhesive. So these guys, I'm going to go up because I don't want to do my torn paper again. So, but I do want to see the moons. So about right there. You know, I want to see that black moon. Yeah, I think we're going to have to get that orange shimmer, right? And now we're going to put this down. That should be, oh no, not on my, darn it. Oh gosh, I might have to print that again. Yeah, that's the only thing. You've got to keep your repositionable adhesive away from your photos, right? We've learned that too many times. Okay, especially the photo paper I use, the Ultra Pro Luster. Those sticky dots, love it. So there we have it. I'm just going to have to print that again. At least it was just the little 4x4. So, okay, so this is working much better. Let me show you what's going on here. There we go. Okay, so what I did is I scooted the ghosts up a bit, but I still wanted that little torn edge at the bottom. And that let me get both of those in there. So now I'm just going to kind of pull that back. One last little peekaboo here. And let this little guy peek out. So I love it. So now what I would see is I feel like I need something in a layer across the front and then something in the back because like I said, I do want to pop that up. So let me see if I have that orange shimmer paper. Where did I put that? I know I just had some out. Is that it? Let me see if that's it. Yeah, that's orange shimmer paper. So we can do that, and we might even just do kind of a double layer. And then I also thought, okay, what could we put on top? I was looking at border cartridges, and then we could also do, candy corn, or we could do one of these fun little long stickers. So kind of see how that might look. That's kind of cute, the candy corn. Let's see how the spider webs might be kind of cute too. I think she has, I don't know what she has on. She has moons and stars on hers. Or we could do this fun little banner. So this one's actually kind of cute too. So I think actually, let's see, that one's pretty darling, the little banner. But just looking design wise, putting that down, I think what I need is a little bit of a pop on the background. So I think what I'm going to do is grab, there was another paper I really like. So I've got this. So I'm going to look at my photos. I'm going to look at my border. I'm going to look at what I've got in the full moon collection. And I'm either going to choose that white. Where's that white? The white grid. Ooh, I love this white grid. I really, really love this white grid. I think it's going to be the white grid as a little background for this guy, or the little bitty dots. So we've got this little dot paper, and that would be really cute too. Ooh, what do you guys think? Grid or dots? Should I let you vote? Or should I just do it? So, yeah, I do like the banner. So I'm going to make the executive decision on the banner. And I think I can't tell. What do you guys think? Grid or dots? Let me see the grid. Let me put the dots on there. So this is kind of the process, right? Dots, dots. Everybody's saying dots. I love it, you guys. You guys are just too much. Love it. Oh, well, the dots have it. Okay. All right. Let's do the dots. So let's, and And I'm going to go, you can kind of see the pattern of the dots is going vertical. So I'm going to go across that. And this little banner sticker is a little tricky. So I am going to grab it, put it down on one end, and then I'm going to use the top of that as my guide to finish putting that down. Okay, so here we go. Something fun. How about that? So cute. So that's what it needed because it kind of got lost on the candy corn paper. I'm calling that the candy corn stripe paper. And so now I'm just going to trim that. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. Let's do, I think I saw something fly by saying, did you try the trimmer? I mean, the Dips and Dunes. I sure did. That's what I used to do this edge right here. And I'm loving this. The more I use it, the more I'm just really loving it. So what I found is if you put your paper in like this, right? And you pull it towards you, that's the best. Like this is the edge that, let me zoom out just a smidge here. This is the edge that I want to cut. So if you pull towards you, that to me was just a little bit easier to do. So what I'm going to do, I need this kind of tight, right? Because if I'm going to layer a edge on an edge, we'll try it. Let's see what happens. If this is going to be, I need this to be pretty close. So you stick the paper in there, and now I just pulled it all out. And I'm just going to want a little bit to hold on to here. And then I'm going to rip it up. I think it'll be close enough. We'll try it, guys, right? Why not? We're practicing here. I need this just a little bit more in here. Okay, so I'm going to hold this, and I'm just going to pull that up towards me. I think this torn edge, I think it works really well with the full moon collection and with the sunflower collection. I don't know. I think the texture is really fun. So yeah, look at that. I barely got it in there. I might have to trim. Yeah, I might have to trim just a smidge off the top. I think I will. So I can scoot it right up in there and get a little edge. But that's cute, huh? What do you guys think? I'm just going to trim a little, like 1/8 of an inch off of, this is going to be tricky. I should use my Post-its, but here we go. Just to get a little bit closer in. Oh yeah, see, there we go. Look at that. So cute, huh? Okay, so I can pop that in there as kind of a double layer. And if I had planned this more, what I probably would have done is torn the edge. If you want to try this at home, tear the edge, then move that banner sticker down, right? And then you can just cut the top wherever you want it. So I'm kind of doing things a little bit backwards here. But there's that fun little layering piece that we can do. So I think that looks pretty cute. You can come in and see that a little closer. All right, so let's add some adhesive right in here, and we're going to get that little bit of a reveal on the torn edge for both of those fun little papers. Okay, so this little guy, I think we just need to fold him up just a smidge so he's not quite there. There we go. Well, this one has a little friend trying to peek through. Ha! So cute. This one too. So, you know, it's just fun to kind of get in there and play around a little bit and see what you can come up with when you're using a new collection, right? So that's where I would go. Look at this orange would go so well with my little girl too, right? So I think maybe, I think actually what I might want to do, I don't do a whole lot of matting, but I may want to do some matting on her because I love the orange black kind of going on with her. So let's just, I'm just going to kind of go with it, and you guys can follow along. I'll pop into the chat and zoom back out so you can kind of see where I'm going with this. So this one, I'll cut it, but I'm going to have to, reprint that one. Got my glue dots on there. Arr, arr, arr. Okay, so I'm just going to give a little bit of an edge to this one. Now, if I was super fancy, I'd do, you know, the magic mats and get all those fun magic mats, but I'm just going to, actually, I think I'm just going to mat 2 of them and keep 2 of them plain. So I'm just going to do this. This is the quick way. And then I'm going to mat her here. Seriously, like when I'm scrapbooking, this is kind of how it goes, guys. It just rolls. And I want, my goal is to get things done, have it be fun, look cute, but I'm not going to, you know, I give you permission not to spend 5 hours on a page. Carrie, I'm not mentioning anybody by name. I'm teasing. But you can do simple pages. Mix them in. Mix them in with your, you know, fancier pages and see what happens. So this is what's going to happen here. This is going to give me an idea of where my border is going to need to go. And then what other photos I have in here. So this one, of course, now I need to trim down. But doesn't the orange look great on her? Ooh, I love it. Okay, so we're going to probably get this one trimmed. I don't need all that concrete in the front. So let's get this one down to a 4x4, which, you know, I love my 4x4s. And then this one will probably end up just being that 4x4 too. I'll just trim that so you can see placement wise. Actually, this is going to be a 3x4. And look at how that just fits perfectly in there. Perfect. Okay, so, and then I have a perfect little spot right there to add some journaling or, you know, I've got another little space up here for that sticker. We cannot forget about that sticker. Okay, so on what paper to use, Angela, I know. Paper's hard, right? Paper's hard. So I do need a background to the border. So I think I'm going to pull that orange back in and just do that little touch of orange right back in here. So this border pops. But I think if you just kind of allow yourself a little more, like, it doesn't have to be like, let go of your perfectionism. Should we do a mantra? Let go of your perfectionism. It doesn't have to be perfect. Oh my goodness, look at my photo. It's got glue dots on it, right? So it doesn't have to be perfect, but it can be fun anyhow, right? So let's grab our stickers and have some fun with that. So you can see, how long have we been going? About 30 minutes since I actually started, and I talk a lot. So we could probably have done this a little faster if I wasn't talking so much. So here's another thing. I had this tag out because I thought, oh my gosh, I love the tags. Love the tags. And I know I said I want a journal right here, but, you know, I'm not sure. Actually, that would be kind of fun there. So don't forget, we've got our awesome new Beveled Tag Maker, which I'm grabbing right now. This one was on the black shimmer paper, but wouldn't this be fun to add a tag to here also. So let's pull this dot back up into the layout. And so I'm going to do a 2-inch. I'm going to do a 2-inch tag. And guess what I'm going to do? I'm even going to use, I'm going to bring some of that design element from the torn paper, and that torn paper edge is going to be the edge of my tag. So I'm going to just make this, oh, let's do it 3.5. I'm going to do a 3.5-inch tag, and I used 2 inches. So then I'm going to pop that in there. I don't know, you guys were just playing, right? Let's do a little punch on that, and that's pretty cute. So clustering, layering, you know, kind of getting all those different elements down on your page. And now we have a place, we have a home. We have a home for our stickers, right? Because otherwise we kind of have to just stick them there. Sometimes I really like having a home for what I'm putting down on my page, right? Giving your embellishments a home. So I'm going to put the sticker, you know, beware my cute pet, up on foam squares. And then if I were going to do, I should also just say, if I were going to do my kids on the next page, I'm just going to lightly put that down because I'm not sure what else I'm putting with it. I would do another one of these, bring it across the bottom, you know, kind of pull these colors across also. And then I could do most of my journaling. I could even do that, bring her down and just leave this as all photos, and then do a nice big journal place over here on this side, right? So you guys get that? You get, I mean, I might like that better. Actually, I'm already liking that better. So I think what I'll do, you know, kind of create this into a 2-page spread. And look at this, Bewitched. This is so cute. So let me grab this. I'm going to have to do a little playing with stickers. And so Bewitched is going to go down. Beware of our cute pet. Kind of needs to, let me see again. Go here. Yeah. I want it kind of layered right there. And then now I need kind of a, no more words, like icons. That's what I'm looking for. Oh my goodness. Look at, there's a little ghost. There's some little ghosts, but they're not going to show up very well. We've got some candy corn. Got some little bats. The bats would be kind of cute. That one kind of looks cute right there. Beware of our cute pet. You know what I'm really missing? I need some bling. I might have to go into my color bins and get some little enamel dots to stick on here and kind of just have a little bit of bling on here, right? Don't you guys think that's what's missing? But there you go. Done. I'm done. And maybe I would put these little guys down with some enamel dots. I don't know. I'd have to, you know, kind of put that into the last bit. So that's how start to finish. I kind of wanted to, you know, remind you, getting back to basics. We build these borders, but I don't want you to end up with a whole bunch of borders just sitting in, you know, folders or holders. The witch hat. Oh, the witch hat would also be cute. Absolutely. Oh my gosh, I missed the witch hat. It's a little big. It's a little big. Maybe it has to go over here, right? So, but that's the idea. I wanted, you know, kind of wanted to share with you start to finish how to do some fun borders, but also then, you know, it can be just that fast to get a page done. So, okay. You might have to just, I don't know, I might have to just do this on another page, not tonight, but you might have to just find find me on social media somewhere and see if I post that, what that'll look like. So there we have that. And like I said, if I were going to do the 2-page, again, bring that whole idea across. So I'd probably put these guys here. I need my title. Maybe do a title here and then do some journaling right here. That would be kind of a nice way to tie in my journaling. Bring that, you know, I have to trim these down. Bring the border across, and that would be my 2-page spread. Okay, so going from a 1-page, how do you make that into a 2-page? Pretty easy, just like that. Okay, so how are we doing? The whole page layout with a border. Yeah, okay. So, so I'm going to leave this for a little bit, and, you know, we're kind of, let's see, where are we? Oh, yeah, it's 6 o'clock. So almost 6 o'clock. So I want to jump over and play a little bit now with the sunflowers, right? Because the full moon, I mean, right? So cute. So cute. I'm sure there's going to be a ton of other designs and fun borders we can make with that little ghost punch. And I checked the blog right before I came on tonight. I haven't seen any new posts on that, but yeah, it's coming. Oh, and right here, I also just wanted, I have to give you guys such a big, huge virtual hug because, you know, I know I've mentioned that I've started a shop for, you know, when there's retired products. I've been grabbing some of those retired products. I've never had inventory before, but I've been now stocking a little bit of inventory just for my customers and my team. And and I have to just say, like, a huge thank you for all the thank yous. You guys are so talented and amazing and sweet. And I just want you to know how much I appreciate Happy Mail. I love it. You guys are just awesome. And Mary B, I mean, you are card maker extraordinaire. Look at that gorgeous card. I'm telling you. And I know it says handmade by Mary on the back. So I know you're making these beautiful, beautiful cards. I just love it. You guys, I love getting all your sweet notes, all your thank yous. And I think, let's see, was it Sandy? Sandy did this one using the gem. Isn't that cute? What a cute card using the gemstone collection. So I just want to give a great big thank you right back at you guys, because that has been an unexpected blessing from starting the shop. It's a lot of work, but I feel like I'm getting more of a chance to know all of you, and I'm getting all this fun mail and, you know, getting to interact with you a little bit more. So that has made, you know, kind of the work a little more fun. So thank you guys for doing that. You are just awesome. And, you know, sometimes I get cards, sometimes I get notes, and I love it all. Okay. I just love it all. Just wanted to let you know. Okay. So let's switch gears, and I want to show you again the tearing tool. So I've got all my full moon fun still over here. I wasn't expecting to kind of go at it with the full moon paper, but it sure works well there. And anybody who is a customer of mine, if you missed it, I have these in the shop. So you can get one if you missed it. So don't worry about that. Okay, full moon. Full moon, all this is full moon. Okay, so we're going to set full moon aside and grab sunflower. So much sunflower fun. Okay, so now you guys got to help me finish out this page, right? So fun. Okay, so we have, again, I'm coming back to this gorgeous photo. And now that I'm looking at it, I'm kind of, ooh, it just made it seem, like I said, I don't normally do all this layering and all this, but when you have that photo that you just want, you know, to make that statement, that's when you go for it. So just really and a quick aside, I have to trim I have to trim just a smidge off this photo. And when I went to print, so funny. So when you, you know, I print at home. And so I got that sample, Carrie knows about this, the sample pack of all the different papers from Red River. And they print on the good side, they print like what it is. So this was 75-pound Arctic Polar Luster. Well, I had 8x10, but I didn't have bigger. I really needed the composition of this photo, like the 8x10 would have made it feel too narrow, if that makes any sense. So I wanted that extra length. So I dug that out and I printed it on top of their printing anyhow. So I needed to trim that a little bit off. Okay. But I do love Red River paper, and that's my go-to, and the print quality is gorgeous. So little aside. So this one, did you catch that, Sue? That was I have it printed right here. This was 75-pound Arctic Polar Luster, and you can't really see that because it got kind of dark. Polar Luster. You can't go wrong with the Ultra. Actually, my favorite is the Ultra Pro Luster. Ultra Pro Luster. And I just haven't got it. And, you know, I feel like I've bought every size. I've got 4x6, 5x7, 8x10, but I didn't get letter 8.5x11 US size yet. So that's next on my list. Okay, so now that I'm looking at this photo, you know, when you look, okay, do you want this with a dark? I like the dark, or right against the yellow. I kind of want that dark separation. So basically I'm looking at Cody, the cute little poodle, pulling that out. And so I am going to just layer that all around the photo first. To save, you know, if you wanted to be concerned about saving paper, of course you can do a cutout from the back. And that's really easy to do with our trimmer, as you know. So I'm going to give it a nice 1/2 inch, maybe, yeah, I think about a 1/2 inch mat to it. Okay, so I'm going to go here, and then I'm just going to turn it. I eyeball. I'm not super perfectionist. I'm not, you know, I'm like, it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. And we'll go with it. So that's my mat. And then now that I know my photo is going to cover up all of that, I can just cut some of the center out, right? So I can take this, I can look on the side of my trimmer. You know, that's what we love about this trimmer, is you can see the housing, and then you've just got, you know, I'm not measuring. I'm just eyeballing it. But that way, you know, you've got this nice piece of wood paper that you're, you know, never going to see. And you could do, you know, you could punch or do whatever you want with that extra paper. So now, but I've got this nice big mat for my photo. Okay, so let me start by getting some adhesive on the edge so I can get that stuck to the brown. And then we're going to do a tear with the gold dots. Okay, so this is going to go here. And now I've got that depth. I'm bringing that depth of color out, bringing that right back into the gold Now I'm bringing that gold out. So the layering is working really well. Okay, how are we doing? It's in, yeah, that was in the sampler pack. The one I used for this was in the sampler pack, the 8.5 by 11 sampler pack. So let's play with the tearing tool. So if you noticed, I did the tearing on here, and again, so what I want to do is I want to be able to pull the paper towards me, because then I'm going to get that torn look, that show the white through. Okay, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to go under, and again, I'm just eyeballing it because I kind of want a little bit of a border here. I want a little bit of a border here and a little bit of a border on this side. But that brown now kind of gave me the frame that I want for my photos. So just going to kind of look at that and go, yeah, by the time I tear that, it's going to give me about that there and about that there. Okay. Again, I'm not being very perfect, but in order to do the tearing, this is where, since I have a smaller piece, I'm going to go a little slower, and I'm just going to take that. And do you see how, let me get in here really close. If you guys haven't used this tearing tool, it's kind of fun. So do you see how I'm actually kind of ripping it and pulling towards me? And that's giving that white a chance to kind of tear apart and pull that apart. And I like it. Now, if you don't like it, if you don't want to see the white, use the other side. Okay. But if you want to see the white, you can see how, kind of using the tool, one side you get that white reveal, and the other side you get just the torn edge. Okay. Pretty, isn't it? I like it. Okay. So let's go back to the desk. And so now we're layering. Okay. So we have the wood, we have the green. Now this is another one of those layouts that you could wallpaper, because there's so much depth of color to this photo, right? So we could do that. So here we go, guys. Now we have to figure out the sunflower punch. All right. Yeah. So Deborah, the layering, and that was my whole goal, is to kind of also give you an idea of what happens when you have, just a great photo. What did I do with my, oh, here. So let me find another page. So if this was going to be a 2-page spread, right? I could take that. In fact, now I've got this awesome piece of brown wood. I could do a journaling box. I could try to find, I asked my daughter, I'm like, don't you have any more photos? No, Mom, I didn't even take those photos. Someone at school took them. Okay. So what I could do, I know I have more photos of her and Cody. So I might find some more photos of that and maybe do like a little series of those, and then just talk about Cody, right? Make that kind of fun. So that's the idea. If you have a 1-page, sometimes you just have 1 page, you don't care what's on the other side. Sometimes you want to pull that together and make that a 2-page spread. So some ideas. Now, what I thought was also kind of fun, let's kind of just take a look at things we can do. So we have that torn edge. We've got this sunflower paper, and look at how fun that is when we start to kind of layer. And now we're pulling all these colors in together. Now that was just the piece I tore from the bottom, right? So what I thought might be kind of fun is, I guess I'm in a peekaboo torn mood tonight. So maybe that's just what we got to do. But I think what I'm leaning towards to kind of finish off this, to do something fun with the sunflower, is to do a layer. And I'm not going to use the white one, but you guys can help me pick out which paper. But to do like a tuck, another tuck, right? Well, I guess what we could do is work with this torn edge And then this could be our border. And then if we wanted to, we could tuck that in and kind of do a little bit of a reveal on that. Okay. So something like that is where I think we might go. So let's first work with this torn paper. Maybe this will kind of just be our base for the border. What do you guys think? Yeah. All right. And now we need to look at the fall papers and my photos and go, what are we going to do? It doesn't want to stay down. It just wants to curl now. So funny. Okay, there. You stay right there. And I think what I'm noticing, I don't really have the exact thing that I want, but what do you guys think? Great tip. Don't like the white when tearing. Is the Canon print. Okay. You guys are just chatting about the printer? Okay. Let me grab my fall y'all. And I'm wondering if we might just have kind of a fun bit of layers. Ooh, I'm already seeing, like, that's kind of pretty. What else could we do for sunflowers? What do you guys think? We've got that gold dot and we've got this gold dot. Totally different. That's Ledger on the back. And let's see, what else have we got? We've got this paper. These yellows are just a smidge different, huh? Were you wondering about that? I haven't really brought these out to play well together yet. Actually, this one's kind of a fun possibility. That's the back of that one. What else have we got? Designer. We've got the designer. What else? That's blue. We might have to just go with a solid. What do you guys think about that? Might have to just go with the solid and have it, what do you think? A green to bring in the leaves. Yes, a green. What do you think? Green? See, the green and fall is not going to go. But let's see. Oh, this one. That's kind of fun too. All right. Actually, I'm one of those people. I do sometimes like to mix my patterns. So I love these grids. So I have an idea. Maybe what we can do, I think we're going to go with the darker grid. What we can do is let's punch. We're going to punch it twice. Let's punch it twice. And I think it might be kind of fun. I don't know. It might blow up in my face, but I think it might be kind of fun to punch it out of the grid. And then we can punch a solid green for the leaves. So maybe that's what we need to do is we might have to do a little bit of paper crafting here tonight. So I don't know. Let's just try. Let's see. Any other? Solid, yellow, solid. Yeah. Okay. Wait. Punching it in different colors and fussy cutting different flowers. Yeah. Different color flowers. Yep. That was kind of what I was thinking, but I'm thinking maybe we might, let's just see. That was kind of like the idea that was, I believe that idea was on the promo materials or on the blog, was the different color flowers. So I did think of that, but I think we can also maybe just try to find something different to do. So let's see. All right. Because sometimes I think texture works really well with like a flower, you know, kind of a flower pattern and so forth. So now let's grab the green. And this is my green paper stash. So I'm not going to be very good at telling you where this green came from because I've got a million greens in my green. But I need to find that right shade right? Oh, I think this one's pretty close. That one might do it. And let's see. Or we could go, ooh, I think this is an old green. That one's kind of pretty too. Might have to try that. This one is, oh guys, do you remember this is from Ancient Old CM? If you have a stash like I do, okay, that one's from, oh, I can't even remember the name of that collection. It was, oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. Colonial, remember those old? So this came in 8x10. Colonial, I think it was Colonial. So let's do this. So maybe this is not going to be necessarily a border. Maybe we can turn it into a border. I don't know. Let's see where we go with it. We do have some fun enamel bits from the Fall Y'all collection for sure. So we can pull some of those in. But this is that kind of, it's kind of a mossy green. I'm actually liking it with the color palette in here. So there we go. So I'm going to kind of maybe go with, Carla, your idea, but I think I'm going to fussy cut the leaves. Well, actually, maybe I'll fussy cut those flowers and leave the leaves. So flowers, or we could just do a shadow border too. But it might be fun. I think it's going to be fun looking at it. I'm thinking maybe we'll fussy cut the leaves. I don't know. What should we try? Okay. Wait, shh. Catherine, the purple in her shirt. Okay, wait. What? Purple bring out her shirt in the photo. It's actually black and white, but it kind of does look purpley. Eggplant, shade, polka dot, springs, color sweater. Yeah. We could try pulling some purple in here too. Maybe we can put some purple on the dot. So I'm trying to figure out, let me see. Because this is connected. This little guy is connected. So I almost want, this is going to be kind of a tricky one to figure out, right? How you use the vine. I don't know. We might have to punch another one. We'll see. Let's see. Let's do a little, I'm not, you know, I'm not really big on a lot of fussy cutting because I don't do it very much. But let's see. We can kind of play with one and see if that would help, right? The green. Yeah. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm kind of a simple girl. Oh, this has got to get cut off the edge here. Missed that. But let me just play around here for a second. So if we put this, I don't know about you, but I do just really kind of love that the sunflowers on that grid paper for some reason. I just think that's kind of cool. So let's see. Here. Maybe we have to go the other way and do a bit of a sunflower bump on the green. So I think what we might have to do is figure out which part to cut of the vine. So let's see, offset them. What do you think? Let's see. I'm going to check in with you guys. Meadow, I think it is. I think it's from way back a long time ago. The shadowing. You like the shadowing, Mary? Yeah, we could do that. We can always pop that in there. Oh. Well, I guess somebody's deciding to do some drilling right now. Sorry, guys. Okay. I think that was on my honey-do list, and why he's deciding to do that right now is kind of beyond me. You know what, you guys, I'm with you. I like the shadow. I like the shadow. So here's what I'm going to do. I am going to, we're going to piece this together, because I think, again, you know, we've got to make some decisions, right? You can't belabor over it the whole time. We are going to make a decision and put this guy down. Sorry for the drilling. Okay, and then where's this little guy? He came over here. It's okay, we can pop this right back together, right? Where's my other piece? It's under my left elbow, right? I don't know where he went. But what I was thinking is we could just actually cluster some embellishments over there. But, oh dear, now, wait. Oh, here it is. What happened to this one? Let's see. This will help figure out. Actually, you know, doing the opposite, that's kind of fun too. So this is, I think what I did is I flipped it. This one would be the shadow. We could do the shadow, but it's also kind of interesting just to have a texture behind that going the opposite direction too. So I think I'm going to just do that. I don't know. Maybe you guys would make a different choice, and that's fine, because I think, you know, scrapbooking is all our own personal decision. So I'm going to do an opposite pattern here, see where we end up, and then we're going to do some embellishment clustering and finish up this. So this, it'll cover up this little area right here. So I'm not going to worry about whatever happened to my other piece. I don't know. I'm going to get this little guy down. But yeah, I love this old green. Oh my goodness. Sometimes you find those little treasures in your paper stash, right? Which is why I love sorting by color. Okay, so we've got, I think what I want to do, you know, one of my goals also is to make sure that my photo still remains the star of my page, right? So that I don't get so fancy with what's going on around my photo that it loses the effectiveness of, you know, hey, I want your eyes to go to this photo because it's pretty cool. I don't know, just a few extra dots there. Okay, so I'm going to get this one down, and we're going to kind of play with how we're going to layer this together. And you guys, you know, maybe what tonight is about is also sparking your own creativity. So if you maybe wouldn't necessarily put these layers together, think about what you would put, what layers you would put together, what would work for you, right? And go do it. Have some fun. Get your sunflower punch out and play with it. So this would be probably another paper you could have cut out the back too, but I'm just going to go for it. Put this right down. Okay. So the opposite pattern. Okay, good. Well, that's what I did. I like it too, Catherine. Yeah. Okay. So we have this going on, and I think we've got this little bit. So we've got some different layers going on, and yeah, let's see. We have a little bit of this orange that we could add in here. We could just fussy cut one of those and just add that in a cluster. But what I want to do is, you know what? I meant to grab that. I want to find the Croptoberfest embellishments, those sunflowers that we've got. Wait 1 second. I need to find those because I think that's going to help me decide what we're going to put there. Oh, and let's not also, you know, as I'm looking at the Croptoberfest, oh gosh, yeah. Remember they have this awesome laser paper too. Oh, I could have done something really cool with that. 1 second. So here are those Croptoberfest layered embellishments, and I really kind of like, we have fall memories. So here we've also got a way to pull in some purple with the orange. Oh, see, that one works really well, doesn't it? Right in here. So I feel like what I need is a little bit of a shape to land this, because it's kind of losing everything there. And maybe we'll add, you know, I think I have an idea. So I think what I need is not too big of a shape, a little bit of a shape, and then we're gonna do something kind of fun with that. Let's do this. Grab our mat, and then I think, you know, it's, you got to start the process, and then you get going, and you go, oh yeah, that's gonna be the way to do that. I need it a little bigger, right there, a little bigger. So I think I'll go down to the green, and I'm gonna pull the, I'm gonna use that wood, the wood I cut out. I'm gonna pull this out. I'm gonna get kind of a lighter, move this around and put that right there, because I want some of that lighter part of the wood. So kind of offset right there, right like that. Okay, and let's square this up. I'm using the green blade inside track of the large, yeah, I went up to the large circle pattern, go around. Here we go, having some fun, fall memories. Now we're going to take this, and we're going to add this right on here, and kind of place that where you like. So see, I like this little bit. Am I getting too far out of the frame? So I like this little bit. So see, now I'm using this color because I've also got the fall memories in here, and I like this little bit. So I'm going to flip that over, add some adhesive. And really, this is kind of how we, you know, if you're designing borders, if you're building, you know, kind of thinking about how to structure, this is how we think about it. Get started on layers and then see where it goes. So then I'm just fussy cutting that off, just right around the circle. And now I'm going to add some adhesive, right like that. Okay. So now I have, again, what did I do? I grounded the design elements in here so that, you know, they have a home. Everything has a home. So I think what I want to do is pull, I may pull this whole thing up just a smidge. I can always trim that a little later, but for you guys, I don't want to cover up that sunflower. I love that sunflower. But maybe, so maybe actually, I think you don't actually see any of that mistake I made over there. So maybe what we do is we pull this over on this side, because I really love seeing that sunflower right there. And we pull this to where it's floating, somewhere around there. No, that doesn't work. It's kind of covering up her, huh? Maybe it does have to go back over here. I guess we're just going to have to sacrifice a little bit of that sunflower right there. Or what we could do is kind of tuck this in. Well, or just tuck it where it's down a little bit more. Yeah, like that. There we go. Okay. That's me fussing over exactly placement on the page. Okay, so what I'm going to have to do, kind of is trim this green a little bit more so that, move things a bit, but that's what I do, because to me, again, the photo's kind of the main focal point of the whole layout, right? So I don't want to cover up, I don't want to cover up her. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't want to cover up too much of that. Oh, look how cute that is with the layer on there. I want to cover up too much of the sunflower. So, we just do something like that. I could even, cut an edge off, so on. You guys understand, right? I hope you love it like that, Margarita. Okay. On the corner on the other side. So what, I think, which way? Agree with Sharon. On the corner on the other side. This side, or the other side? This side. You like it on this side? Well, we might have to, maybe we do want to put it over here. What do you guys think? See, now that I'm looking at it on the screen that you guys are seeing, maybe it does look better over there, huh? But when I'm looking at it this way, it's a little close. So I don't know. Do you like it there? That looks good. Right side. Thank you, Kathy. Yeah. The right side. Okay. Well, there we have it. The right side. Right side. Oh, okay. That's a consensus then. Okay. So, just a few little tweaks I need to finish up to do that page. But that's kind of what I wanted to share tonight. Give you a few new thoughts on, just let's be in the process. Let's be in the moment. Okay, so the right side, because it brings more attention to her. Perfect, Margarita. I love it. Love it. Okay, shadowing. See her and the sunflower. Yeah. All right. Oh, Virginia, Jenny, you're late, but that's okay. We can always watch on replay, right? So that is what I'm gonna share with you this evening, and I hope this was helpful. Sometimes I think, it's fun to follow along and just, everybody do what I'm doing, but I think it's also beneficial to hear the process, to think through this and go, well, why would we put the circle over here or over here? And why wouldn't we just put that little embellishment down by itself, right? Well, and how about bringing in the color, and how do we do that? And what's a fun way we could bring in some of that same pattern and color to, kind of follow through and work on the pattern. So I hope that was helpful. You get kind of that insider view of the process. And I know I don't do that a whole lot, but I like to switch things up. So let's take another peek back at the peekaboo ghosts. You want to see the peekaboo ghosts again? We did this earlier today. That was so fun. And as you can see, I still have to put all my sticking down and finish all the details. But this was a fun, super easy little technique, and just something whimsical to kind of go with that collection and to go with the photos. So there you go. All right. And so Debbie, you went and did a Halloween page with your kids, for your kids, while you were making sunflowers. So there you go. All right. So thank you all for joining me. I so appreciate it. Once again, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment. And even if you're watching on replay, let me know what your thoughts were, and what you plan on doing with your sunflower punch and ghost punch. And always, I'm open to hearing what you'd like to see or hear in the next episode. So this was a little different schedule. Last weekend, I was working with my team with Creative Cafe. So we're going to do back-to-back Friday night scrapbooking. So next Friday, again, we're on Friday night scrapbooking. So leave me a comment what you might want to see on that episode. And we'll just pop in, let me know what you're working on or what you might want to check in and see. So until then, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and make sure you're taking some time to craft your joy. And we'll see you soon. Take care, everyone. Bye.